Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Footy live Friday night from the hallowed turf, the MCG. Make some noise if you're watching us live from here. Clap or something. Yeah. Yeah. This is good. From where I'll just talk, if you're watching live on our YouTube channel, I'll talk you through the circumstances of what's happening here. So, to our right is a lot of people in the Hugh Trumbull Cafe in the MCC. Real la-di-da types over there with your collared shirts on and your bloody carry-on. Latte sipping lot, you lot. There's one man just staring back at me. And then also here, when we first got here, there was a bunch of little boys, and they took the seats. There's a lot of free stuff from the team at Hertz here, and they took all that. And then I said, do you know what this is? And they went, yeah. And they went, it's a Q&A. And I said, no questions. He's like, did you play football? And I went, okay, you don't know what's going on. But that's good. But apart from that, a lot of people are here and know who we are. I'm joined by my mate Tom, who is at about 11 out of 10 stress. He's just spent the last 2 hours in the rain, setting up cameras, setting up sound. Please welcome Tom.
Thank you so much, everybody. So happy to be here.
Yeah, when did you get here, Tom?
Got here at like 4 o'clock. I was late, actually. Needed to stop at Bunnings.
Why?
I needed to get a DC voltage adapter.
Oh, we've all been there.
Yeah, and a 25-metre extension cable.
Where is that extension cable now?
Running from... Well, actually, I shouldn't point it out. In case someone pulls it out of the wall.
Where's the power that stops this entire thing? If you can point to... It's very lovely. We powered through the rain, and then just the footy gods just decided that at 6 o'clock it would stop raining and the heavens would open. And it was kind of... when we talked about this with Hertz, by the way, I'll say thank you very much to Hertz, who we're doing this outside Gate 1 at the MCG, live recording today, the footy, thanks to Hertz, proud sponsor of the Melbourne Football Club, who I go for, Tom.
Yes, can't the D's.
I'll soon be president, and has literally provided generations of support to the D's, having first sponsored the club back in 1984. So they've still seen one flag. But think of the dedication, Tom.
Yeah, it's incredible support. Thank you,
Oh, my
Hertz.
God.
Flash.
Is that Flash?
Yeah.
Is that Daisy? How do I know? Now, be careful no one assaults you like the power guy the other day. Yeah. Yes, that's good. That's good. That's drama school stuff there. You're both expressing yourself. Can you get a camera on them? You're expressing yourself with your bodies.
I was just in a lift with Flash.
Yeah. Well, you're in the lift with Flash.
Yeah.
Did Flash speak?
No, but we did a high five.
Flash, how are you feeling about tonight's game? Revved up and ready to go. And we've got the fire inside and DX. And we're going to throw a haymaker. And then I'm going to go out and then kick the footy. And then go, yeah, kick the goal. And Daisy's like, this is embarrassing. I don't appreciate this. Daisy, are you excited for the W to start? Are you excited to drive to Casey? Wow, you're lying. Now, as part of the sponsorship, all D's fans receive 20% discount on Hertz bookings. They rent cars.
Yes, I've hired through Hertz before.
Yes, yes, say that.
And you know what you can do? You can get a baby seat if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just say, I'll have a baby seat, please.
That's nice, like when you go to Hoyts.
Yeah.
Hoyts and Hertz are the same in many ways, in that you can get a baby seat. This is going great. You can find out more about Melbourne Football Club website, about the Hertz 20% off. If you book before September 20, and Melbourne fans will have a lot of free time to do that, you can go in the draw to win tickets to the 2024 AFL Grand Final. Sadly, you won't see Melbourne there, but think of it as a warm-up for next year. Thank you very much to Hertz. Now, Tom.
Yes.
You mentioned you hadn't eaten yet.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
The best donuts at the G are around the corner at Gate 2.
Yeah.
And I bought 12 of them.
12?
12.
Should have bought enough to go around, bro.
Well, I thought if this will be a thing of confidence. If you're confident enough to have a donut, they're right here.
Yeah, please.
Look at that. Collingwood fans straight supporter. Up. Side by side in that. I'm really... Thank you so much.
Oh, they're cinnamon.
Yeah, that's right.
They'd be jam.
Yeah, good on you, son.
Yeah.
Now, pack of seagulls, the lot of you. No worries.
Anytime.
Now, Tom, I haven't said bounce that pill yet.
Oh my God.
Should we do that and then I think we'll just do clapping instead of, because we don't have a drop.
No, Brendan provided a means for it, but I didn't. I was too dumb to bring my other laptop.
That is worth saying as well. Thank you to Brendan and Al. We don't have the song, it's okay. Brendan and Al, Lucy, Tanya, who are our wonderful team who've made this happen. Someone's getting a photo with Daisy and Flash over there. Big fan. So, all right, we'll start this. Is this going to be a pod?
No.
Okay, great.
I think we're just going to leave it up on YouTube.
Welcome.
For people's viewing pleasure.
I feel like Gary Lyon.
Yeah, and I feel like Jonathan Brown.
Yeah. So, welcome to the Footy, live from the MCG, thanks to Hertz. It's the warm-up to a game that means nothing, but it's time to bounce that pill. I thought it was... just keep going. Let's do this for 25 minutes.
Yes. Thank you.
Tom, guess how many people are watching us?
I think it was...
Oh, my God.
How many?
400.
400.
400 people watching it. It's a
Thank you
David
to all
Wenham
the
reference there.
viewers
Tom,
at home.
I thought I'd do something special for our live one we haven't done in a while. Card game!
Woo!
And we'll get the audience to vote on this so we all feel like we're involved. And
Yes.
isn't it nice? It's not like the EPL. Collingwood people next to Demons people. the real spectrum of wealth here tonight, folks, right next to each other. If the card game works, we turn it upside down. We put a card down against each other. We argue for who wins. It's pretty straightforward. Are we ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Are you ready, Hugh Trumbull? Yeah, latte sipping a lot. Yeah,
Woo!
all right. Are we ready, Daisy and Flash?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that's great.
Beautiful.
It's been a long season, hasn't it, guys?
Yeah.
Over there, yeah, long season, but it's just about to start for them. Yeah, a bit tired. I wish I'd known, because I would have made the whole half an hour this.
We should get these guys behind us.
Do you want to stand back here?
Do you want to come onto the live stream?
Yeah, stand over
Please.
there. It'll make it easier for our camera.
You guys can just react.
Yeah. All right, great. All right, my first card, Tom, is Tom Green.
And mine is Harris Andrews, captain of the Brisbane Football Club.
Well, we can talk about that because Harris Andrews I've had a vendetta for ever since he was playing up there on the Gabba against Jacob Van Rooyen, who is the future of the D's.
Yeah.
He's 15 years old, I think. He's got a long way to go. And Harris Andrews took an intercept mark on him. He's supposed to be the premier fullback, and he punched him in the back. So he gets no support. Tom Green, however.
Tom Green is a fantastic player. I vote for Tom Green.
Tom Green, who votes? Harris Andrews? Nah, I get stuffed.
Nah, I
Tom
think
Green
that's
wins.
1-0 Broden's
This
way.
is going to be hard for you, Tom. Put down yours.
Max King.
Max King, currently injured.
Yes.
Saints player. I've got Jamie Elliott. Is he playing tonight? Yeah, he's playing tonight.
Gun.
Look, best player ever.
Very good. Can turn a game on its back and win it off his own foot.
Turn a game on its head,
Head.
not back.
Turn it on his back.
All right, so Dacos.
No, not
Oh,
Dacos.
yeah, shit. I think of them all as Dacos. Jamie Elliott.
Max King.
No, I think Jamie Elliott's had his only win
Yeah, I think
he'll
so.
have tonight, probably. All right, next one.
Matt Crouch.
Matt Crouch, good player. Jack Ginnivan,
Ooh.
who could win his second flag in 2 years. And he'll go to the harness racing the morning of this time to see how close he can go to the harness racing before the game.
Yeah.
Ginnivan, I'm winning quite substantially.
No, I think Matt Crouch is a better player than Guinea for sure.
Well, talk to that, Tom. Why do you think Matt Crouch is...
I think Guinea's great, but as far as like games that he's actually like had a bag in or had a bunch of disposals, quite low. Whereas I feel like Matt Crouch, every time he manages to play, 3 disposals, almost best on ground every time. Am I right?
No, but this guy is a flag. He's a flag.
He always invokes this flag thing
Yeah.
when it suits him.
Well, yeah. Ginnivan?
Matt Crouch.
I actually don't agree with that.
Yeah, you're wrong.
All right, I forget. What's the score? 2-1?
2-1.
All right, next card down.
I have the greatest player of all time, Scott Pendlebury.
Oh, there's Michael Frederick. I'm sorry. Pendles, for now, though. For future, though. when you think about it,
Still.
who's going to have a longer career from now?
You can't invoke that. That's not the rules.
I reckon Michael Frederick would have the athleticism of a basketball player, though. He'd have the basketball background.
That's
All right,
true.
Mike Frederick.
Pendles. 2-2 it is.
I've got the future Melbourne player Nick Larkey.
And I've passed Melbourne player Angus Brayshaw.
Oh, well, this is going to be hard for Nick Larkey.
Yeah.
Very hard for Nick Larkey. But Nick Larkey is one of the best forwards. The things I would do to get him to play for Melbourne.
Yeah.
Apparently we have a war chest. Can I ask Daisy and Flash, do we still have that war chest everyone was talking about? Do we have lots of cap space? Because we're going to do a fair few off-season moves.
Yeah.
Daisy, how much salary cap space do we have? Yeah, great.
Yeah.
All right, Larkey. Angus Brayshaw.
Woo!
What a gun.
What a comeback for Tom. 3-2.
Eric Hipwood.
Josh Dacos.
You got a clap from the Melbourne fan. Okay, Eric Hipwood. I've got no argument for him.
Yeah, I think Josh is all right.
But who would win in a grand final against each other?
Josh.
Oh yeah, good point. I'm not even going to throw to that. I've got a fancy fold out, and I don't get to do this when we do the pod. A fancy fold out Ben King.
Oh, and I've got Dane Zorko. I think Dane Zorko is probably a better player. I mean, I love Ben King, obviously.
Who would you take now?
Oh, Ben King for sure. Was winning the Coleman at one point. Absolute gun.
Zorko's rude.
He is a rude dude.
He's a rude man.
But he has been a fantastic player for a very long time.
Okay, Ben King.
Star power, Dane Zorko. Oh, I don't know who to give that to.
I went to me.
Was it?
Yeah, there's nods to yeah, absolutely. Who was that?
Little bloke's
There's
with
a
me,
kid
mate.
doing deal or no deal over there.
Yeah, he's with me.
Good
No,
stuff.
I'll give it to you. I'll give you a better
Okay,
one.
you got?
What is it, 3-3 now?
I don't know.
Okay. Dion Prestia.
Jacob Van Rooyen, shiny. Rude.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to win over this crowd, but I think Dion Prestia is definitely
Can I
better
quickly
at this
ask,
point.
Pies fans, just yell out by yell, how confident are you in winning tonight?
I think you should be very confident.
And Melbourne fans? Hey, I feel like I'm hosting the Footy Show in 1997. This
Yeah,
is
it's
good.
fun.
All right, I don't know. JVR, yeah?
I think Dion's really good, but I'm happy to lose it to this crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way. And then Sicily?
Taylor Walker.
Sicily?
Yeah, I agree.
Sicily? Taylor Walker. That's just indifference from everyone. No one cares at all. And then last one, Max King again.
No, I don't have any more. You know how it gives you different amounts?
Ah, well then I win, everybody. Give it up for Card Game. Do you know what's good about this? Is that this and Melbourne has had to acknowledge that we exist.
Yes.
This is the legitimizing of us.
Of the footy.
We're officially AFL now. You like that, Hugh Trumbull? Now, I've got breaking news now that we're legitimate.
Yeah, great.
So, do you know what happened in Tasmania today?
There was a strike for the power people and the game's not going to go ahead?
Yeah, but you said you didn't know about this.
I didn't. You said the game was changing times or
Yeah,
something.
so no, the game's going to go ahead. So there's
Right.
a strike,
Yeah.
and they've moved Northorn
Yeah.
to 12:30 tomorrow.
Oh, right. Okay.
And so it was going to be at another time,
Yep.
and now it's going to be at 1:30, which means there's no games back. So it goes Northorn,
Yep.
and then it goes another game, and then at 4 something here is Gold Coast
Tigers.
Will you go to that?
Yes. I plan on being here.
That's good. And that's breaking news. Does anyone else have any breaking news while we've been going air? Kerno's not playing. Did you know
So
that?
is the strike going to go ahead? But
I think the AFL just went, well, I think the union's trying to leverage it or whatever,
Right.
and they've just gone, oh, don't worry about it, we'll just play it during the day when there's no chance of it being dark.
Oh, I see. Yes. So they brought it quite a fair chunk forward.
Yeah, it's not funny, but it's what's happened. Now I have my ladder predictor. I did ladder predictor,
For
and
a
I'm
change.
going to predict what the final ladder is by what's happening. So I have Swans at first.
Yep.
Swans at first.
I agree with that.
Power second.
So you have Power winning this weekend against Fremantle, knocking him out of the 8.
I guess I did. I think yes, I did.
Great.
Giants.
Yep.
I have Cats in fourth, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They're the one team I just really hope that they don't do anything of value. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. And then, hell yeah. And then at Lions at fifth.
Yep.
Dogs at sixth.
Yep.
At seventh, I have the Blues.
Oh, okay.
At eighth, I have Hawthorn. And then Freo miss out.
Freo miss out.
Which would be the biggest capitulation in capitulations because they were sitting second, and if they won as many as they could from the end, that would have meant that they had a chance to stay at Optus until the grand final.
Yeah, they really were playing excellently. I think they'll get up.
Can you review a donut for me?
Oh, yeah.
So, in my opinion, these are the ones from around the corner from here. In my opinion, they are the best that you can have. Like, if you win, you're like, I'm going to treat myself to a crispy donut.
Still warm.
Yeah, and if you lose, it's like, well, I've got to have a donut now. Now, in my opinion, the best cinnamon donuts are about there's a real crisp to them, but then a softness on the inside, and I'll argue even a doughiness to them. The people who had them, what are the reviews? 2 thumbs up. Would you say the crispiness and the softness was there?
Yes.
Perfectly, yes? Yes, you had one too, sir? 2 thumbs up. Where'd they go?
They got bored, I guess.
They had to go to another event. Tell me, talk me through it.
No, this is one of the best cinnamon donuts I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, straight up.
Are you a Donut King guy?
Donut King? No.
Yeah.
But I'm a big donut guy.
But Donut King do the best cinnamon donuts. You know, when you're
No.
shopping... Yeah.
Do they? I think Slice of Paradise in Inverloch does the best cinnamon. See? People know what's up.
We're talking about Inverloch stuff. No, like we're talking about Donut King.
Yeah, no,
They're
Donut King's
available
no good.
I think the efficacy, the ability to have a Donut King anywhere means that they are better. And what's better than being at like a Northland or a Chadston or a High Point or an Eastland
And having a donut.
or a Southland
Yeah.
and you're shopping for Christmas. There's people walking past going, what the is this?
It's
You're
a donut
walking-
review show.
You go, what am I want a crispy donut, and they're made on the spot, and the theatre of it, the theatre of the donut, as it comes out and fries but yes, tell me about this. Give me your top 8 things about that donut.
So it was really soft, really fresh, really warm,
Someone
a
counting?
little bit crunchy, had nice sugar on it. Not too messy, although my moustache is a little bit sweet now. A little bit sticky. And I think the best thing is, forget all this cream-filled vanilla glaze, forget all that. Just give me a strong cinnamon donut and do one thing and do one thing well.
Yeah, and what's that?
And that's what I think that donut had over all other donuts.
If you're walking past now, this is an official Melbourne Football Club event. Now, have you seen that Donut King is doing a cinnamon then glazed situation?
Oh yeah. They've finally realised that like Krispy Kreme is where it's at, right?
Yeah, so they're finally competing with that.
Yeah.
And I'm personally am all for that, but I think they're glazing them on the spot, Tom.
Oh.
So-
I went the other day and I got some of their holes.
With the book.
No, you know how they do like the donut holes? They just put them in a thing.
No, what are you talking about?
So they do like the donut holes. So you have normally, it's a donut ball.
Oh, okay.
They call it the donut holes. 'cause
I don't
it's the
know what
middle
you're
of the donut.
talking about.
And then I had a cherry quake shake.
What was in the cherry quake shake?
Little bits of cherry ripe, I think, but they couldn't call it cherry ripe.
Do the
you
kids
know?
here know about aggro at Wendy's? See, you kids missed out. When we were growing up, the Iraq War was on, and we had aggro ice creams, and things made sense. Sorry, bring what back? Okay, yeah. All right, good to check. Hey, this is for D's fans. I'm sorry, Pies, but get on board.
Get on board.
Not the KO ad. No. I've got the top 5 moments of the D's this year.
Woo!
Because they're up between the points. But firstly, I think we'll be back next year. Red hot. And as Daisy and Flash just said, the war chest. You know, the war chest is there, and we're going to get some good play.
I think they said it was $3.4 million in the war chest.
That's what Daisy and Flash said. Yeah. So in no particular order, I thought after the week we had, the Suns win on the weekend. Sorry, Tom. just was a real profound and succinct go and get stuffed.
Yep.
And so I thought, how did that feel as a Suns fan? Because you were very, the Suns aren't any good, but we shut you down.
Yeah, I think you guys played really well, and it was nice for Petty to double his goal tally for the year and get some runs on the board down forward, but I also thought the Suns were just super poor. So I reckon take it. You guys were great, especially missing Track and Oliver, but honestly, the Suns were just putrid.
And May.
And May as well, yeah.
Yeah. My favourite moment of the year was when we beat Geelong here. And it was about round 5.
Yeah.
And they were were undefeated at the time. They were all, we've got a stadium. It's been being built since 1856 and it's never going to finish. And we have a chin in it. And then we just beat them. And that was and I remember thinking that night, it's all uphill from here. And it wasn't. The power win in Adelaide, that was also fantastic.
What happened that game?
We won. And but it was also, funnily enough, Nibbler's probably best game ever in my opinion. He like really turned the game for us. At 4, the highlights of the year is Cozzie's form in the back half of the year. I think for the first time he's really strung a bunch of really good games together. In fact, I'm really excited to see him tonight.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Coz?
Excellent player. I think too much media pressure for a very young player.
And in
he's about 23, wouldn't he?
I don't know.
I would assume. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, we don't do the research.
No, we don't. We're famous for that. But I also think it's one of the toughest positions in footy because it's very easy to look at the stat line of a small forward and go, 5 disposals, 1 goal, should have stayed at home. Whereas in actual fact, could have put great pressure on, could have run hard and worked hard, but not got the reward.
And my favourite moment, in my top 5, my favourite thing about this year is Max Gawn is going to get his 7th All-Australian, which puts him into rare air, literally. I'm curious now, does a Collingwood fan want to put forward the 5 best moments of Collingwood this year?
Yeah, would a Collingwood fan like to approach the microphone?
Come on, get up here. What's your name?
This microphone over here is for you.
Leo.
Oh, hi, Leo.
Do you own the shopping centres, the grocery stores, the fancy ones?
That was me, yes. First of all, it's good to be back. Thank you for having me back on.
What do you mean? Have you been on before?
Yeah, of course. You all remember.
No.
You released some excerpts from the live shows, and I piped up in one of them.
What did you say?
Witty commentary.
You're famous.
Yeah, well, one of you was trying to claim Brodie Grundy was better than Cam Guthrie. And I was like, Guthrie, man, that irrelevant.
Would you rest Grundy this week? That we can both...
Yeah, I would.
That's something we can all agree on. We hate Grundy now. No.
Wow.
Lovely man.
No, we like Grundy. We're all paying for him.
What did I come up here for again?
Pardon?
Why have I forgot why I've come up here.
Top 5 moments of Collingwood.
Shout out to my friend Hugh.
Okay.
I would have invited you along, but this was a
That counts as one.
That counts as one.
Yeah, top 5 Collingwood moment is me coming up here.
Okay, 2.
Jamie Elliott, Anzac Day hanger.
Is that the mark of the year?
Oh, I reckon. Bobby, number 3, Bobby Hill, North Melbourne hanger. They're the top 2.
I don't remember that one. I do remember that one.
Yeah, it was looked like it was kind of going to be forgotten because we were being smashed by 60 points by North Melbourne.
I know you're a Collingwood fan, but the way you've got your scarf on and you're wearing gloves, it's like you're cosplaying as a Collingwood fan, but you go for Melbourne.
Yeah, well, I'm actually just quietly, lightly barrack for the Suns on occasion.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like everyone does, right? The Suns are all your second
for a
team.
few years now for me. I've been to a few games.
And
I was at the Mac Andrew game. That was good with some
that was a
mates,
ripper.
including my friend Hugh, who I'm sorry
Stop talking about Hugh. We don't want to talk to Hugh. It's
when
not
Mac
about
Andrew
Hugh.
kicked that goal,
it's about
it was
me.
hilarious.
Now, what's your last 1 or 2? I forget the count.
Last week against the Lions was pretty good.
Yeah,
that was incredible.
Yeah, people were leaving. Collingwood fans were leaving. Rookie mistake.
I never leave a game early.
Yeah, never do it.
And number 1.
I'm probably forgetting. Both Carlton wins. They were pretty good.
Yeah, you really do have them. I think Collingwood show up for games where you really want to show up.
Yeah,
King's birthday was that was sad.
Yeah.
I didn't like that day.
Yeah, well, we moved up to 3rd or 4th then. We went straight into a bye. Things were looking good.
And then you made the finals.
Well, last year. It depends what year we're talking about.
Yeah, it's good. Right, thank you so much. Give it up for, what's your name again?
I'm Leo. You'll
Give it up
remember
for
me.
Leo.
Thank you, Leo.
A Collingwood fan with a scarf wrapped around with gloves on, and his name is Leo. I don't believe it. Tom, Anything else you want to add from you as we wrap up? We're in the final 5. Who are you tipping tonight?
I think that Collingwood have a little less superstars out and a little more to play for because there's a slim chance if they beat you by 100 plus that they could make the finals. So I think the Pies will get it done.
Well, how much would they... Does anyone know the mathematical amount?
20 goals each side.
20 goals.
Win by 20 and Carlton needs to lose by 20.
Which is possible.
Collingwood need to win by 20
Yeah.
and Carlton needs to lose by 20 goals.
Yeah.
20 goals up. St Kilda need to keep Carlton to 0
Yeah.
and kick 20 goals.
Yeah, it's possible. All I'm saying is it's possible.
No, it's not. But then also, yes, anyone have any last questions for us before we get out of here?
Yeah, we love questions.
Any question? This is a huge crowd. Can you do it? Can someone do a whip? A whip around? Thank you so much for coming. I might just close out by saying thank you once again to Brendan, Al, Lucy, who's from Sydney and doesn't know what football is.
Yeah.
Tanya, who goes for Collingwood and is an absolute nuff. She's the worst. The person on this camera here is the worst Collingwood nuff in the world. She's giving me the finger right now. She says stuff like, I'll try and be nice. I'm like, oh, congratulations. When she'll write, she works for me. Like, we pay, and she's like, yeah. Like, she's brutal. Yeah, see? So, who do you think will win, Tanya? Collingwood, yeah.
Collingwood.
And so thank you to Tanya, thank you to Luce, thank you to the Hertz team, thank you to the D's and the Pies for putting on a good Friday. We deserve to be here on a Friday night. That's what we can all agree on. Everyone should be at home watching. This is something I want to check.
Yeah.
So if the top 8 kind of stays what we think, I want to find out what people's bandwagon team that they're going for is. So who's going for Swans? Boy, here's going for Swans. The donut-eating Nick Dacos fan. Power. Yeah, no one less.
Especially now Dan Houston isn't coming.
All right, GWS.
Yeah.
Big sound. Cats. Yeah, no, we're none of that. We don't want that. Lions. A louder meow.
Singular
Yeah.
lion.
Dogs.
Oh yeah, I like
a bit
the
of
doggies.
salt to the earth. Franco
Yeah.
Cozzo energy. We like that. Blue Baggers. Oh, yeah, nice. I like that, yeah. They get everyone back that first round, so they could just come out and be incredible. But
Yeah.
not likely. And Hawkers.
Yeah, soft spot.
You
for
going for
Hawks.
Hawkers? Yeah, good on you. They've not had enough friggin' success, have they? No. There's 8-year-olds who don't know what it feels like. Don't you think Hawthorn fans have an energy of just arrogance about them now, just in their life? Yeah, they can get stuffed. Hey, thank you so much to everyone. Go and enjoy the game. Have a donut. There's a few
there's still
left.
some left.
Yeah,
Please.
good on you, mate. How long were you looking at that bag and thinking, I want the last one?
Do you want these cards as well?
15 minutes.
There
Yeah,
you
good
go.
on you. Yeah. Yeah, go the D's. Anyway, thank you so much for coming, everyone. Bounce that pill. Have a great final. Hey!